and welcome along to another edition of Adventures with Otis. And here's Mr. Otis himself. Mr. Thunderbolt, you've got your lead ready to go. Good. Well, this morning we're overlooking a beautiful sunrise here down at Rogiet Sea, which is near the Rogiet Pill. Anyway, we're about 150 metres west of where we left you yesterday, and that was part 4 of the Wales coast path. And today we're going to continue west on our adventure. Okay, Otis, are you ready to go? Grab your lead. Come on, grab your lead. Let's go this way. No, not towards the sunshine. This way. Well, we set off a little bit earlier this morning, not just to catch the sunrise. There's method in our madness. So if we start off a little bit earlier, then we'll get some cooler air to walk through. And the idea today is we're going to head along the path here and probably as far as Redwick today. And I'm looking out for a World War II, official World War II lookout bunker. Now apparently the bunkers that we saw around the armament, yeah, near the MOD were for training purposes, and they were not World War II editions. Vicky guessed that, mind. She said no, they were made of breeze block, they must have been newer than that. So yeah, she's quite right. And in doing so I had a little look, and online they were saying that the World War II lookout towers were made of brick and then coated with concrete. So there we go. And we're now overlooking Spring Haven. And over to our left we've got Denny Island, and there it is emerging from the centre of the Bristol Channel, or rather the River Severn. I must get this right. Yes, Denny Island denotes the centre and the borderline between England and Wales. It's also a very good plotting area for ship navigation, because either side of Denny Island is very shallow waters and full of rocks and hazards. So it's very good to keep well away from Denny Island. Okay, young man, should continue our walk. Now, Spring Haven, you've got a fantastic stables and a bit of a horse jumping sort of affair going on. Fantastic. I'm afraid it's a little bit hazy this morning though, because of the sunrise. It'll soon clear up, I'm sure. What do you think, Otis? Just pan around now and get another shot of the sun coming up in the east. Absolutely gorgeous. What have you found, Otis? What have you found? It smells. Well, we saw a pack of foxes earlier. I'm not sure if they're called packs. You get a pack of wolves, you get a pack of foxes. Not sure. There we go, leave that in the comments. I'm sure John will tell me. And apparently the World War bunker is just up ahead of us. Wow. There it is, hidden away in the ground. Let's go and take a look. Come on in, you man. Otis. Oh, there's lots of like boulders and branches and poles and all sorts of things down here surrounding this lookout tower. So It's maybe a little bit more difficult than anticipated to go and look at. Just have a look. So you can see how it's made up. You've got the brick structure coated with concrete. I think we can take a look. It looks like there's a bit of a pathway. Otis, you going down this way? I'm not quite as athletic as you. Oh, somebody's had a campfire here at some time. Oh wow, look how this how the grass has been flattened here. Very strange. So here we are. One lookout tower, observation tower. Made of brick, coated with concrete. What do you think, Otis? And that's it. We might as well walk back up then, Otis. Come on, up we go. Oh, you're great fun, Otis. Let's go. Oh, from here I can just hear the sea lapping up against the shore. Beautiful sound. I can see some birds wading in the mud. This is where I could do with a decent zoom, I think, Otis, isn't it? Yeah, this is the place to be if you're a twitcher as well. There's so many varieties of birds around this area. At Newport, we've got the wetlands, and we'll come across that a bit later on in our episodes as we get nearer the Newport area. But today, yay, lovely sounds. But today we're going to go as far as Redwick. Well, on the way here, we spotted the gorgeous orange moon this morning. It looked like it was a full moon, but unfortunately I was driving. Yes, we didn't walk all the way from Newport, honest. It's a little bit too far this morning, especially to catch the sunrise. Yeah, so we had a gorgeous moonlit morning, followed by this beautiful sunrise. Beautiful fresh air this morning. Absolutely beautiful morning indeed. Perfect for walking. There's quite a few ships out there as well. I just zoom over, see if we can see what we got. A little bit too far away to focus. And just in the distance I can make out Flatholm and Steepholm. As the sun rises a bit more, we'll be able to make out the islands. Okay, Otis, this way. And to the right of us, you can just make out the water cleaning plant here at Spring Vale or Spring Haven. I never remember which way it is. It's Spring Haven or Spring Vale. One of the two anyway. And just up ahead of us, then on the corner, we've got Mega Pill, and this is where the Bristol Channel breached all the local villages back in 1607 and flooded the whole area. Otis! Otis! Otis has spotted some foxes. Come on, boy, you stay this side. It's a good boy. That's a good boy. Are you enjoying your walk this morning in the sunshine? It feels remarkably cooler this morning. I'd say it was around about sort of 12-14 degrees at the moment. It doesn't feel unbearably warm at all. It's perfect. And this is Mega Pill, and this is where it breached through back in 1607, causing tremendous loss of life with cattle as well as humans and the local villages. And of course the only walls we had then were the Roman walls, which were over 1,000 years old at the time. Come on, Otis, this way. Otis! He's determined to find these foxes. They're hidden in the undergrowth. You won't find them, Otis. They're a lot more cunning than you. That's a good boy. There you go. Come on, Otis. This way. I'm just looking at all the trails from the aircraft in the sky. Wow, there's just so many. Can't really go that way because of the sunrise, but it's just up above the river Severn Bridges. There are so many contrails up there. And of course, just over the other side of the river, we have Western-super-Mare sort of airport. I know we're overlooking Clevedon at the moment, but halfway between Bristol and Western-super-Mare is Bristol Airport, which is just behind Clevedon. And that vessel coming up the river, it looks like a lovely cruise type boat. So something else to look up on Otis. We'll have to look at the AIS. Yeah, the AIS is the automatic identification system. It's a transponder that is fit to boats and aircraft. Handy for the authorities to know your position. Lovely to hear all the birds song out this morning. I think Otis is making the most of being in the shade at the minute behind this bit of shrubland. Okay, Otis, come on. Otis, this way. Well, going by the smell in the air right along here, I think this place must be the smelliest place in the world. I think it must be the sewage treatment plant. Not a very pleasant place to work at all. I don't think I'd want to live near here either. Okay, Otis. Ah, what's this here? Village to Shore Discovery Trail, futurecoastpath.org. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've heard of this organisation before. I got a feeling it's to do with more information on the rising storm of all things. And I think they've got sort of monuments and things all around the Gwent levels. So that's something I'll have to look up on when I get back. So the flood actually reached quite a way inland. It reached Peterstone even at down on the marshes down towards Cardiff, and this area Redwick actually got flooded out entirely, and the marks are still on the churches at Peterstone and Redwick. I believe there are actual markers on the church which were engraved a few years back, actually denoting the height that the floods reached. So if I remember, when we get to the church, we'll take a look. So what I may do this morning is, because we're parked up at Redwick, we'll take you all the way into the village, show you around, show you where the church is and the Rose Pub, which is the the centre meeting place, I think, for Redwick. And it's a farming sort of village. But it also has a very strange aeromodelling club. I say strange, unusual, I should say. Yeah, it's a rocketeering club. It's the only one in Wales, and it's called Fins Over Gwent. FOG, or FOG as it's commonly known around here. And they use all the grounds around this area to collect their rockets once they've launched, because invariably it's a bit difficult to guide an unmanned rocket. And there are a couple of videos out there on YouTube, so if you do a little search for FOG or Fins Over Gwent, you might come across a couple of videos there of rockets being launched and retrieved from different parts along this part of the Wales coastal path. Otis, come on. Oh, so many smells for you around here, Otis. Not all of them are very pleasant either. Come on, Otis, this way. Oh, listen to the sea, you can hear it washing up on the shore. I'm guessing we're about 2 miles away from Redwick now. I can just about make out the church tower periodically between the trees. Come on, Otis. Good boy. I would pan around and show him coming up behind me, but the sun is that powerful, it's just blinding the camera, and I got to keep resetting the exposure level on it. I don't know if you can hear the water lapping up against the shore. I really hope you can. It is absolutely gorgeous. I think as we get nearer to the next pill is where the reens congregate and get discharged into the river. All part of the anti-flooding and drainage tactics that we have in South Wales. Here's hoping when we get to this next gate we'll be able to hear the sea. I think it's the nearest point we'll get to seeing the sea. Well, there are lots of stee nettles and brambly things around this morning. Right, wait there, Otis, that looks a little bit dodgy. Wait there. Wait! You're not going to listen? Otis! And coming up now is the Cold Harbour Pill. Listen to the beautiful sea breaking in there over the Midland Flats. And we now come up to the Redwick Wetlands. And just up ahead of us we should be able to pan across now and see, there it is, Redwick Church and the village. Wonderful. We're on our way. It's a trickle, Otis, yeah. What a beautiful day, Otis. Look at these beautiful views we got this morning. But it's time to leave the Wales coast path now and head down the bank and head over to Redwick. Good boy. Go on, let's go. Okay, here we go. Right. This is the sign we're looking for, the Redwick Circular. This will take us down to Redwick, Otis. Come on, let's go through the gate. You're staying on the lead though, because this way, good boy, there are lots of cattle. Okay, well, we'll probably pause the video here because we're going to be heading right the way along several fields. But before we do that, I'm just going to zoom in on some balloons you can see from the coast here. There we go, some hot air balloons, and I believe they're just above Ashton Gate in Bristol. Okay, Otis, let's carry on. Good boy, come on. And this will bring us up to Mead Lane. And, oh wait, what have we found, Lucas? This way. Getting nearer to Redwick. Good morning, Mrs. Moocows. How are you? This is Otis. Mrs. Moocows. Come on, boy. Leave the ladies to their morning amble and moo. And we're getting nearer to Redwick by the minute now. Well, we saw the church for a little while, but it's disappeared in amongst all the trees here. And Otis is desperate for a drink. Won't be long now, Otis. Not at all. And here we are, coming to the junction now of Mead Lane and Bryn Road. And we're going to follow the path around to the right, Otis. Yep. And head to the church. Come on, this way. Oh, lots of wildlife sounds around. The cockerel, the dogs. There's a wee collie. Wee collie back in it, oh, we notice. I'm guessing this is where the cockerel lives. Oh, okay, keep coming, Otis. Well, we're heading back in towards the sunshine now. And look, I can see the church. We're getting nearer, Otis, we're getting nearer. Looks like farmyards surrounding both sides of the road here. Absolutely beautiful. That's a good boy. And this is bringing us out opposite the pub. Good boy, stay here now. Good boy. And here we are, opposite the Rose Inn. You tired, Otis? Won't be long, we'll have a nice drink. Talking of which, an old water tap. Oh, beautiful place. There we go. See where the flour mills are, Otis, and the presses. So it might have been. It looks like it was a cider press. Maybe this is a flour mill. Let's take a little read over here. There we are. Fantastic. I was talking about the rains on the way here, and there we are. A little bit of information there about what happens if you interfere with them. Not a good thing. What do you think, Otis? Should put you in the stocks? And here we are at St. Thomas Church, which looks locked up. Right at the end of the Redwick circular walk. Okay, Otis, we can say cheerio from here. Hope you enjoyed our walk this morning. Please click on the like, please click on the subscription, and don't forget the notification bell. Please leave some comments. Otis and I are going to get a drink and chill off. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.